Good afternoon, everyone. No, it's not Mark. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, for those who don't know me, my name is Sebastian. I'm usually, I've got the sun behind me, so I mean in front of me. That's why I'm getting blind. Yeah. So now I just thought I would surprise you this afternoon. I'm usually behind the camera or behind the computer doing some editing, and I know some of the viewers have been asking for a while now to see me in front of the camera, so I decided to give it a try this afternoon and be in front of the camera and see how it goes. So I'll be presenting this afternoon. Mark is there behind the camera. Hi, Mark.
Hello, everyone.
And as usual, Craig Carnaby is in final control. So yeah, you can forward all your questions to Craig at questions@wildersafari.tv. Please, no difficult questions. I'm not a game ranger. I know about wildlife, but like I don't have a degree in zoology or 30 years experience like Mark does. But even if you send me a question and I'm not too sure about the answer, I mean Mark and Craig will help me, and if they can't help me, we've got some books. I'd like that drive to be like kind of an educational drive for all of us, for me first, but also for you. So just gonna be driving around, and if there are any questions that you want to ask me, don't hesitate. And then if there are things that I don't know that I would like to know, I might also stop on the side of the road and show you some tracks and ask you what kind of track do you think it is, and just go along and try to make it as educational as possible. And hopefully if we can see some cats or some elephants or rhinos, that would be really, really nice as well. So yeah, please jump on board. Craig, how is it going in the chat room? All right, great. Thank you, Craig. Okay, let's go. All right, let's go.
Go, Seb, go.
Go, Seb, go. I'll try to not crush Gander. Mark, I don't know if you have any suggestion for the road, if you want to keep on tracking those lines, or...
Maybe only go there later. They're going to wake up, they might go drink. But we could also just go and look around there and then go back to it later. We spent so much time in the west this morning.
Yeah.
Go up to see the campfire and look around.
Yeah, they're pretty much everywhere at the moment. Did you copy Craig? He said try to keep the sound back a little bit, please. Oh, down, sorry, down. Keep the sound down.
Both one.
Sorry?
Both left and right.
Yeah.
I mean, 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2. Nice afternoon. Is that better, Craig? Can you copy him? Yeah. Alright. Right here. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go this way.
I know I should be familiar with all those roads. I've been behind the camera, well, not every day, but many times. But
How long have you been here now?
a year, eh?
Yeah.
Well, a year ago, I was doing my internship.
Yeah.
I really started working in August, September. But yeah, there's still some. I'm still not familiar 100% with all the roads. I think it's because when you're behind the camera, you just...
Unless you're driving, you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Or when I went on camera with a few trials like Jacques or I don't remember the other guys, I had to show them the road. So that also helped me to learn about the road. So yeah, Mark's gonna take care of the radio for me because it's easier and he can understand the other rangers better than I do. And I think the other rangers will be a bit what's the word? Surprised to hear me on the radio, like, what is Seb doing? So Mark's gonna take care of that, and if he hears about anything interesting happening in the reserve or on our property, then we'll go and check it out. The weather's cleared up quite a lot. I mean, for those who were on drive with us this morning, I don't know if you remember, it was very cloudy and misty. And Mark actually did say at the end of his drive this morning that it might clear up in the afternoon, and here we go, we have a sunny afternoon. So that's pretty lekker. I mean, I'd rather be driving in the sand than in the cold, misty, rainy weather like this morning. It wasn't rainy, but it was very misty. Also means that it's going to be cold tonight. That's how we're used to it, it's winter. Watch, okay, alright. They're teasing me in FC. So you're back, Ta. Ta is back. She went to Good Spread today. I think she brought us some pizza. Can't wait. Even though I didn't order one. Oh, I know this bird. So I'm gonna stop because I know what kind of bird is it. Light is not great though. Lilac breasted roller. Beautiful bird. Up to how many colors, Mark? 15? 15, 12?
I read somewhere even up to 18 different colors. The different colors of blue.
Up to maybe like 18 different colors on this bird. It's a beautiful bird. Lilac breasted roller. Alright. I actually forgot I've got a screen. I can see what you're doing now. I'm so not used to being in that seat. Oh, and I can give you the French name for it. Rollier d'Abyssinie for our viewers who speak French from
What's it in French?
Canada. Or, Rollier is the name for roller.
Yeah.
Rollier d'Abyssinie.
Oh, the Abyssinian roller.
Yep.
Rollier d'Abyssinie. You
Yeah.
sure that's... Okay.
Yeah. Rollier d'Abyssinie. I was saying in French, the lilac-breasted roller is Rollier d'Abyssinie, like the Abyssinia roller. I hope I'm not wrong, but from what I remember, it is the lilac-breasted roller is Rollier d'Abyssinie. Ici, il y a des gens qui regardent en français, qui parlent français. N'hésitez pas à envoyer vos questions. En anglais, ce serait mieux, mais je sais qu'il y a quelques personnes de temps en temps qui nous regardent du Canada ou d'autres États d'Amérique qui parlent français. Donc, comme vous le savez, je peux parler français. Donc, Craig ne parle pas français, malheureusement. Mais si vous lui envoyez un mail en anglais et que vous mentionnez dans l'email que vous êtes français, ben, je pourrais vous répondre en français. Donc ça peut être un safari franco-anglais cet après-midi. Alright, enough French. Okay. Yes. Sorry, Craig, I didn't copy that 100%.
Are you married?
Is that the question?
Yes, Sandy. Are you married?
Hi, Sandy.
You have a girlfriend that you aspire to be a radio?
Alright. Hi, Sandy. Welcome on board. I'm not married. Not yet. I have a girlfriend. I hope she's watching me right now. I hope she's not laughing at me. And her name is Shannon. And I did aspire to become a ranger for a while, and I did study game ranging and lodge management in Damlin in Cape Town. And before that I studied and worked in wildlife conservation. But I came to South Africa to study game ranging, lodge management, to get into game ranging, and maybe a few years later move into managing some lodges. And after my studies, I got all my qualifications and my PDP and my Fagaza level 1 and everything. Oh, hi, Mr. Jumbo. And I actually got a job as a tour guide, but for tour operator, so guiding in lots of different places in South Africa, Swaziland, Lesotho. Yes.
Sorry, let's go down here and then we can see.
All right. Okay. And I accepted that job, and it kind of took me away from being a field guide or a game ranger. And then I actually just stayed into being a guide for a tour operator. Yeah. Okay. And I worked for a few different tour operators. Do you think I can go down there, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. But I enjoyed the traveling and the meeting the people and just discovering different places in Southern Africa. So I thought that being a field guide in a game reserve wouldn't give me those satisfactions. I can't see what you're filming, but it's fine. Maybe the picture will come back.
Okay.
Here we go. It's back. Sandy, I will talk more. I just want to see what that elephant is doing and just keep quiet for a bit. Enjoy his presence.
That's good, yeah.
Hello, Mr. Jumbo.
Mind your headset? Okay, we need to go there now.
There, yeah. I'm gonna just reposition the vehicle quickly so we can have a better view at him, because I think he's gonna have a mud bath, and here we go. That's where he's going. It'll be very interesting to watch. Awesome. Elephants get a mud bath like that. Sometimes in the wild, it's their showers to get a layer of mud on their skin, which when it's gonna dry, it's gonna protect their skin from parasites and like ticks and any kind of parasites. Look how you can watch how he's using his trunk to like pick up some mud and just like showing it on his ears, on his flanks, on his legs. If we're lucky, we might even... Here we go, that's what I wanted. Thank you, you just read my mind, Mr. Jumbo. I wanted him to lay down, and here we go. Wow. A bronze masterpiece, like we'd call it Mark. He's gonna come and say hello. Did you have enough mud? I think you could get some more. Wow,
Yeah, wow.
that was awesome. Really nice to experience it from this seat as well. It's different. Did you see how he was checking us out? Like, he was standing right there, and I don't know, there is something about elephants. They look at you, and it's almost like they read into your soul. And I don't know, there is no word to explain it. So big, so dangerous, but also so gentle when they want to be. I mean, it's... Yeah, I've got Mark at the back of the vehicle there, so I felt confident. I knew that if something would go wrong, Mark would tell me what to do, and I know also a few things about elephants. I know how to read their behavior, and I know when they're not happy. And this one, from the beginning, I knew he was relaxed. He was here to take his shower, his mud bath, and then he just came a bit closer. I don't even think he was tempted to drink. I think he came there to come and check us out, and now he's moving on.
Gary gang.
Gary gang, he's here. Are they here? Oh yeah, on the dam hole. All right, we're gonna turn around, I guess, and try to get closer to the Gary gang. We haven't seen them in a while. Copy you, Craig. I don't know if Mark can, but I can't. Can't hear anything.
Radio up there.
Sorry?
There's another radio up there.
No, because it's the both of them.
So what's that on here?
It's...
Oh, it's this one.
Yeah, yeah. Here they are, chilling in the sand. Just relax. Just relax, guys. Oh, look at the baby. Two babies. Tara knows their names. I don't. Oh no, Tankman, the dominant male, who's actually in front of all of them. I'm not too sure about the names of the females and the young ones. Looks like they're on a mission. What shall we do?
There'll be more elephants on Weaver's Nest. Let's go straight.
Okay. Let's go and chill with some Ellies. There are lots of elephants at the moment. For those of you who've been watching us for the last few days, I'm sure you've realized how many Ellies are around at the moment. On every drive, we bump into some big herds of elephants, and most of the times they are different herds. And then they disappear, and we have sometimes a few days, even sometimes a week, more than a week without any elephants. And we've got lots of buffaloes. It's funny. Let's see if I can copy you better, Craig. I know Sandy, I think Sandy sent another question after the first one, asking me if I wanted to be a game ranger. What was the second one? Craig. We're going through his emails. That's all I hear, Craig. Mark, can you copy Craig? No, we can't copy you, Craig, sorry. Let's try again a bit later. Yeah.
Move it out the way.
Sorry?
Move it out.
Okay, yeah.
This seems to be stronger than elephants.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
I'm the buffalo.
Vraiment? Barbleuse. We missed that rhino this morning. Yeah, Mark thinks he might still be around, maybe sleeping somewhere here in those bushes, because those oxpeckers are flying around us. And when you see oxpeckers, it means usually you've got rhinos around. Oxpeckers or tick birds, you can call them as well. No, I'm joking, not tick birds. It's a story. A friend of mine one day heard a ranger in Kruger calling those birds tick birds. Because he probably didn't know the names. And he knows that they eat ticks, so they are tick birds. But no, they are oxpeckers. Red-billed oxpeckers. Okay, we've got one of the big five so far. I know it's not a race about big five, but imagine this is my first drive with you guys, and if in one afternoon we could pull off a big five, that would be straight. Yeah. That would be pretty awesome. I think the lion part is gonna be difficult. And I also know that if we see Kerula and the cubs, Tara's going to be very jealous. Oh, hello, Mr. Elephant number 2. Sure, I can smell him from here. You must. just stop here for now, see how relaxed he is. And there are more elephants as well on the right hand side. Can hear them. It's gonna be an elephant day. Lots of ellies this morning, lots of ellies this afternoon. I don't mind. I love ellies. We had a great time this morning with them. Sure, it's big. Okay, I might have to move out of the way.
Move up to the side of
Yeah, on the left hand side there.
Yeah.
So this is a male. Why is this a male? It's big. He's in must. Females can be in must as well though. And he's big. You can also see his forehead. Males and females, when they're adults, forehead is different. Females tend to have a very flat forehead, and males a bit more. What's the word? Not bumpy, not flat. Proéminent, en français, in French. Un front proéminent. So yeah, that's the male, and I can hear the rest of the group is somewhere there on the right hand side, deep in the bushes. Also busy feeding, I can hear branches cracking.
Try now.
To do what?
No, Craig.
Oh. Ooh. Yeah, we can copy you, Craig. I can copy you. And that's one tree down. Yeah, go. Hello, Julie. Hi, welcome on board. Julie wants to know what my favorite animal is. It's a difficult one, Julie. When you love animals, it's not easy to have a favorite one. Alright, yeah. Sorry, Craig, I can't really speak up because got a game drive vehicle behind us, and so I just don't want to be too loud, but I think Mark just turned the volume up, so hopefully you can hear me better now. So Julie was asking what's my favorite animal. I was saying it's not easy when you love animals to have a favorite one. But in Africa, I would say leopard would be my favorite one. But it's difficult, Julie, because you see, I also enjoy really being with elephants and lions. But if I had to choose between lions and leopards, I would choose leopard. They're really, really beautiful, pretty high. Let's try to maybe reposition there. Shall I go like that? Or just follow him?
Follow it from there.
Okay. So in Africa, I would say the leopard number one, then maybe the lions, and then the elephants. Struggling with the triggers here. Here we go. But then if I go and choose planet Earth, that would be the tiger. Something about the tigers I really like. They just handsome, just beautiful. It's can I go a bit more forward there? Yeah. Do you have a nice view from here? Good morning. Lots of them there on the right hand side as well. Oh, he's big. He's really, really big, guys. I'm gonna try to just put mark in that gap here so you can have a nice view. How's that? A bit more? Do you want me to move a bit forward? Ah, okay. Okay, can I switch off? He's in must. I can smell him, but he's chilled. He hasn't shown any aggressive. Just figure around that cable. Okay, we're back and okay. Bad breakups, open up the iris. All right. It's kind of, they're all moving on into the deep bush now.
Up ahead.
Catch up with them ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, to come back to Julie. So yes, favorite animal. Yeah, world. Sure. Is the sound still live though when we lose the picture, Craig? Okay, pictures back. Alright. So yeah, the tiger, and sorry? Okay. This one is raining, I don't know why. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's like a Steenbocker. He's running after. Yeah, they're running. He's running after the Steenbocks. Sorry, Craig. Okay. Now you can turn the sound down a little bit because I'm driving. Thanks, Mark.
Okay.
cut the end of that, Craig. Hi, Michel, and welcome. In Ganda this afternoon with us, Juma Game Reserve, Savicen. Michel wants to know, hold on Michel, I'm just trying to place myself nicely here because the light is not... Okay. The light is not great, so I need to park somewhere. Yeah, hopefully. I could try go like this. Huh? I'm just trying to not have the sun so that we don't have a contre-jour. Okay, I won't go through here though, so... Maybe... Sorry. Hold on, Craig. I wanted to answer Michelle's question first. She wanted to know how long it takes for elephants to digest their food. Again. Mark will confirm it because I'm not 100% sure, but a few hours.
Well, no, it's hard to tell.
It's because they eat so much. They always burst.
Number you can put it.
Going off road there when... Okay. Try to
I have.
Even the pins
Yes,
inside?
I've done it.
Yeah? What is he saying?
Pictures back.
Pictures back. Alright.
Dan's moving the camera. Just tell me if you lose it again. Didn't copy.
Got a good picture.
Still good?
Alright, okay. Alright, welcome back everyone. Yeah, we came back on the road. So Ellie's just kept on moving deep in the bush, and it's quite dense out there, so it's not really worth it trying to keep up with them. So, and we're keeping on losing picture all the time. So we came back on the road, and we're just gonna keep cruising and see what happens. Maybe we'll bump into more elephants or anything else. Alright, let's try to finish answering those questions. Try, good. Okay, go. Alright. So Michel, I don't know if you copied me earlier on with Mark. We were saying the digestion process for an elephant, it's not easy to say exactly how long it takes. It's not like a human. It would depend on their food. Actually, like humans, we take longer to digest meat than to digest mushrooms or, I don't know, vegetables, fruit. So it's pretty much the same for an elephant. It would depend on what kind of, if it's different species of trees and leaves, if it's leaves or roots or bark. So, and they eat a lot. I mean, they spend, well, confirm, 80-70% of the day eating, even more maybe. So they're actually always busy processing, digesting that food. Yeah, so I hope I answered your question.
I know that somewhere a scientist has given a figure,
Yeah.
but that would have been one elephant somewhere else eating something different. It's not something the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the book, we don't have access to that kind of data.
Yeah. Yeah. Mark says it's. Easy because they've got it, so it's easy for scientists.
It's either too soft or it blows the eardrum.
Alright, welcome back everyone. Not too sure what happened there, might be signal breakup. I don't know. We did a complete reboot and it seems to be better now. Sorry about that, folks. Yeah. So we were actually on our way back to the camp, and then we decided to try a general reboot of the whole system, and it seems to be working. So let's cross fingers and carry on with our little safari. I think I had answered all the questions so far that you forwarded me, Craig. I don't know if you've got more while I'm busy driving around. It was a battery change, guys, sorry. Ooh. You sure it's not under the cover there? Okay. Oh well. Don't you turn around?
Today it's a comedy of errors.
Yes. You can see one hippo. Oh, what's happening there with the hippos? They're fighting or something. I just went in the water. Okay. Kudus are coming to drink. Alright, let's go on the wall. Better view from there. Hi Julie. I don't know if it's the same Julie. If it is the same, then we'll come back again. It's a new one. Welcome. Julie wants to know if, or what are the chances to see Mishu and Induna? Well, I don't know, Julie. This is the bush. Personally, I haven't seen Mishu or Induna for a very, very, very long time. Actually, since I've came back from leave, I haven't seen any of them. And before I went on leave, well, unfortunately, I wasn't too much on drive because I had a lot of editing to do. But Mishu seems to be gone. Nobody's seen Mishu for a while. I think Tara or Mark have seen Induna. How long ago did you see Induna, Mark?
I can't remember, not too long ago. But it might have been him that was here last night with the lion.
Yeah, Mark thinks maybe Induna was here last night with the lions. So we have more chances to see Induna than Mishu, but we have even more chances to see Kerula and the cubs. They are around at the moment. Yeah, Julie, this is the bush. It's not easy to answer your question. I mean, oh, I got picture back on my screen. Nice. Hi Laura, welcome in Uganda this lovely afternoon. Laura wants to know if I had a scary episode at the back of Uganda. Let me think. I wouldn't say really. I wasn't really scared, but you remember that day, Mark? Wasn't long ago when we were chilling with those what's their names? That pride with Bibi.
Yeah, the Talala.
The Talala pride. One afternoon we were chilling with them, and first they were sleeping, and then they woke up, and they became very naughty and came very close to the vehicle, and this one of them came really at the back of Ganda and was sniffing the spare tire, like really literally less than a meter away from me, with that naughty look in her eyes. And I wouldn't say I was scared. I don't know, I was maybe scared's not the right feeling. It was probably more like not feeling very comfortable. They were sniffing Mark's feet as well, and they were very naughty. I mean, it's the kind of behavior, I don't know, it looks like they're naughty and the next second they can just jump in the vehicle and tear you apart, or but they've got no reason to do it, so that's why you don't really get scared. You just remain calm, and if she would try to jump in the vehicle, then obviously Mark and I would stand up and shout and try to to scare her away or scare them away. I hope I'll never get into that situation, but at least we know what we have to do if this would happen. So from what I remember, sorry, Craig, what was that question from again? Forgot the name. I think it was...
Julie.
No, it wasn't Julie, it was... I don't remember. Sorry. Because otherwise, all the sightings I had, I mean... Laura, thank you. Sorry, Laura. I never felt really scared. It always been more like contemplating and admiring and there's never really been a situation when we've been very close to elephants, but never got scared. I think it's also because I trust the people I am with. I trust Mark a lot. I trust Tara, trust Patrick when he used to work for us. So I know they've got lots of experience and yawning.
I was on the wrong one.
Oh, pity. The one on the right hand side was yawning. So yeah, I hope I answered your question, Laura. Never really felt scared. Cool. Shall we carry on?
Yeah, I'm wondering if we shouldn't just... I don't know where this fell out. It could have been just here where I took the battery out.
Okay, I can turn around then and...
In fact, no, the battery's...
Let me press the battery.
Never mind. But
I can turn around, we can go back to our chiller pen.
yeah, let's
But I just
try.
hope we're not going to lose or have that signal problem again.
No, I don't think so. But we do need to just see if we can find it.
Okay, so I'll turn around. Yeah, the hippos moved, Mark.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we were just talking with Mark, so he dropped something from the back of Gander, quite an important piece of equipment for the tripod that we use at the back for the camera. So we're just going to turn around. He thinks he might have dropped it when he changed the battery or just before that. So we're going to turn around and come back, drive back towards Chilla Pan and see if we can see it on the road. Yes, Julie, I had many times. Julie wants to know if I had a bull elephant coming towards the vehicle and checking me out. Many times. I had it just now, Julie. Half an hour ago when we were at Treehouse Dam. I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the drive, but we had that beautiful elephant bull who was having a mud bath. And then once he was done with his mud bath, he just came and like maybe 3 meters away from the car to check us out. And that's not the closest we had. I had with Patrick, I remember, and probably with Mark as well, and with Tara. I remember definitely with Tara having elephant very close, very, very close, like less than, yeah, like a meter away, really walking a meter away from you. I mean, as a camera guy, I don't even need to zoom in, just I'm on a wide shot and I can see his eye. So to tell you how close that is. But no, I didn't feel scared. Once again, I had experiences with elephants before I arrived here anyway. Sorry, Franklin. I had experiences with elephants before I arrived here. Where I got charged and that was scary. But here in Sabi Sand, I haven't. I've always been around very relaxed elephants, and I know Mark, Tara, Patrick know they know what they're doing, and I trust them. And if they see any sign of aggressivity or that the Ailey is not happy with us, I know they're going to reverse or even leave the sighting, leave the animal by himself. That's what I like about here. There is a lot of respect for the animals. Are you also checking for it, Mark? Yeah. Keeping an eye on the... Sorry. Hi, Herman. Hi, Herman. Right back at you, Herman. Good to have you on board. So yeah, Julie, I hope I answered your question. I had elephants very close, very often, and it's always been a pleasure. Something you take with you at night when you go to bed. Close your eyes and you remember about that, even if it just lasted for a few seconds. It was the best seconds of your day, you know, you close your eyes and you just remember it. It's, I hope, I don't know if you've been in those situations, Julie, I hope one day you will be. It's, we don't take it for granted here, never. Every time we get it, we come back to camp and we talk about it. It's, you can't get, what's the word, you can't get blasé about these kind of things. Or if you do, then you're not doing the right job, you're not supposed to be here. Nothing? Okay. What about where we stopped when we reboot the whole system, the camera? Yeah, it's yeah, still ahead, yeah. No, we just gonna go. No, we'll just go back towards Chelapan, and if we don't find it, then we'll make a plan, Mark. We'll come back to camp. Can we use another one from another handle, you know? Hopefully. Yeah, we changed. We did the reboot somewhere after that corner.
But we didn't touch it.
No, not really. All right, let's just carry on with the drive. And yes, by the way, yes, we drove past some buffalo earlier on when we were on our way back to the camp to get the problem fixed. So we're gonna try to catch up with them now. We're about Chelapan. And if we do, then it will be 2 out of the big 5 for you this afternoon. Out of the water, that's pretty nice. I'll go like that. Just chilling out of the water by Chelapan. No, just carry him away. that fine, yeah, Mark?
Yeah.
Hippopotamus. Nice light now. The golden hour of the day, perfect for pictures. Oh, I don't have picture. So you've got a nice light on him, eh?
Mm. Sorry. Trying to fiddle with this cable, but it's moving the camera.
Okay. So hippo don't spend too much time out of the water. They tend to do it more often at night when they go and graze, and they can actually spend the whole night outside the water grazing, and then in the early hours of the morning, before the sun becomes too hot because it's bad for their skin, they'll come back to the water. Their skin actually secretes, I don't know if you can say that in English.
Pardon?
What's the verb for a secretion, or a gland produces a secretion?
Yeah.
So would you say, well, let's say it like that then, they've got a gland which produces a secretion which would protect their skin from the sun rays, so that they wouldn't, because their skin is very fragile. So that gland would produce that secretion, which acts as like a sun cream, basically. So they can still spend some time out of the water during daytime, but they tend to stay in the water when the sun is really too hot. And at night they can cover actually huge distances when they're grazing. Can cover a big superficie. They walk a lot, and you don't want to bump into them on foot because they are very, very dangerous animals on foot. They will charge you with no hesitation. Got a what is that? How are your binos working, Mark? Ah, here we go. Got them.
It's upside down.
Emerald spotted dove. Hi, Christy. Welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying the safari. If you're happy, I'm happy. Christy wants to know if I'm carrying a weapon in case we get attacked by animals. No, Christy, I don't carry weapons. I'm not qualified anyway to carry a weapon. And nobody actually carries weapon here when we are on game drive. A field guide will carry a weapon when they go on a bushwalk, but for a game drive, what did you drop now? For a game drive, no, there is no necessity to have a weapon on board, Christy. Basically, animals are very used to the cars. They've got no reason to attack a car. They've been around cars for now many years, and I'd say a bad field guide would need a weapon. A good field guide definitely doesn't need a weapon. His weapon is his brain, is his knowledge. He knows how to read the animals, he knows how to read the signs and know if the animal is feeling uncomfortable by his presence, and if the animal is willing to charge him, and then he would step back. He would even leave the sighting, or at least step back and give some space between the animal and himself. That's a good field guide. A field guide who wouldn't know anything about the bush and would just drive a vehicle around and doesn't know that when an elephant is flapping his ears and shaking his head towards you means that he's not really feeling happy about your position or about your presence. If he doesn't know about that and goes even closer, then he will get into a situation where that elephant's gonna charge, and then a weapon wouldn't actually even help. Might, but the time for you to charge that weapon, to load the weapon, and to trigger, the car would already be upside down probably. So field guides here don't carry weapons on drives. They're good guides. They had a very good training. They know the bush very well, and they don't need a weapon. They would never have the time to use it anyway if they would get attacked all of a sudden by, let's say, a lion who goes from sleeping to next second I want to be in that vehicle, even though he wouldn't have any reason to do that. But let's say he would, then the rangers got no time at all to take that rifle out of the bag, load it and trigger. No. When they go on walk, it's a different story. Then they carry a weapon, because a bushwalk is a different story than a game drive. You're on foot, and you can walk into lions, you can walk into elephants, into buffaloes, but once again, I mean, most of the time these guides have been trained to never use that weapon. They carry a weapon actually so that the people or the guests feel safe on walk, because the guide's got a weapon. But if that guide's got to use that weapon and kill an animal, then it's his own fault. He didn't do his job properly, and let me tell you something, he's gonna struggle to find a job again in this industry. He's gonna have very bad record. Can we go? Do you want to stay a bit longer? No. Let's carry on while we still have a bit of light. That hippo is chilling. He's young, eh? No? Not a young one.
Yeah. What is the same one that you saw lying and then a few weeks ago that people were
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember, yeah. So, yeah, Christy, I hope I answered your question. I hope you can enjoy the rest of the drive with us. Where, Mark? Shall we go straight, or what's your feeling? Okay. Hi Mitzi, welcome in Ganda. Mitzi wants to know if this is a young male which was injured. No, I don't think so, eh?
Maybe it is.
Maybe
he wasn't injured. He had a few scratches.
Exactly. That young male wasn't really injured. He had a few scratches, like a lot of hippo. Let's go this way. Like a lot of hippo have. Their teeth are pretty bad. So when they fight, I mean, it can do serious damage. Oh no, actually that's not where I wanted to. Oh, yeah, sorry. I got confused for a sec. I thought I was somewhere else. I thought I was over there when the road splits in half, you know. So yeah, Mitzi, we're not too sure. The hippo wasn't too badly injured anyway, it was just a few scratches, but we couldn't really have a nice look at this one, so not 100% sure. It's getting chilly. as soon as the sun goes down, let me tell you, it gets cold very quickly, especially if there's no cloud in the sky. But it's fine. I've got jackets, I've got gloves, I've got beanie, I've got scarf. I hope those buffaloes are still around. Then as the sun goes down, predators wake up. So hopefully I would really love to see a leopard this afternoon. I would really love to share that with you. Bring this to you in your lounge or wherever you are, in your office. Bring this to you live from here, Zuma Game Reserve. If you've just joined us, you can forward your questions to questions@wildersafari.tv. Craig is sitting in the director's seat over there in final control, and he will forward me the questions, and I'll answer them to the best of my capabilities. I can't. Mark will help. Craig will help. Yep. Hi Karen, welcome in Uganda. Karen wants to know if these hippos spend most of their time in the water or on land. Definitely in the water, Karen. They spend some time on land at night or early hours of the day. When the sun is not too hot, they will go and leave the water to go and graze. And usually they do that at night. Sun is pretty bad for their skin, so if they go and if they leave the water at night, they know they're not gonna get any sunburn. Sorry, I was going to go like that. It would be nice if those buffaloes came down for a drink. So yes, Karen, definitely most of their time in the water, like these two in front of me. Chilling in the water, but in a 1 hour, 2 hours, not easy to say, a couple of hours, they will leave the dam and go and graze. And like I was saying earlier on, they can cover actually quite a lot of ground at night when they graze. By the way, we could actually show you what they also do at night when they leave the water. Let me just park here so that Mark can film it. Get it from there. This is what they also do when they leave the water during the day or at night. Most of the time will be at night. This is how they mark their territory. They spray the dung with their tail. They can flick their tail very hard, which can spray the dung on the ground. And this is exactly, you can actually mark and probably zoom in on that little bush. I mean, that bush is covered with dung, almost even the top leaves have some dung on them, to tell you how the hippo can spray it. Compared to an elephant or a rhino, you see an elephant dung would never look like that. A rhino dung would never look like that as well. It would look pretty much like that, but it would be flat on the ground because they step on it to get that scent under their feet, and then they would walk in the bush and spray that scent as they walk. That's what the rhinos do. But if you see the dung covering the vegetation like this, it's definitely a hippo job. And they do it in the water as well sometimes, to show that this is their territory. So yeah, I'm sure most of you knew about that. I'm talking for maybe some new viewers who didn't know. Now you know. And if tomorrow I'm on drive and I show you this, I hope you tell me, and I ask you what is it, I hope you tell me this is hippodome. Yes? Alright, yes, good idea. Let's watch the sunset from here. Beautiful clouds. Yes, Craig? Hi Liz, welcome on board. Hope you're enjoying the sundown here with us. Liz wants to know if there's a purpose in the whiskers that some animals like hippos have. She knows that cats or dogs, she knows the purpose of their whiskers. She wants to know if basically for hippos it is the same purpose. I think so. Why do I always forget the names? Who was that from again, Craig? Karen or Liz? Liz.
His.
His.
H-E-Z. His.
His. Alright. Sorry, his. Sorry. First I thought you were Liz. Okay, his. So, yes, his. Same purpose. It's to basically be able to detect movements and it acts as like how could I say it? It acts as like another sense. You can smell, you can touch, you can taste. I think their whiskers help them to. I mean, if you cut their whiskers, they also lose balance. Well, I know that for cats and dogs. I don't know about hippos, but I'm pretty sure it'll be the same. It helps them also to get their balance, right. I don't know if Mark, am I right on that one?
Well, they're sensory hairs. It's so that they can feel objects around their face where they can't see.
Yes.
I'm going mad at the back here. This is too much going on. So that they can feel where their mouth is. It's the same as all animals. They're just sensory hairs that help animals feel their way around things.
Exactly, yeah. So it is the same purpose. Here, you see, Mark agrees with me. It helps them to detect objects around them and what's close to their mouth. Help them with their balance as well. So, yes, it is. It does for every animal. Whiskers have the same purpose. Being a hippo or a cat, it doesn't matter. All right, let's. Sun went to bed. Clouds up. Did you get a shot of those clouds?
Not really. Let me try.
Those clouds are beautiful. They're like waves in the sky. It's very pretty.
That's actually smoke.
Oh, okay.
From fire.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yeah. Mark says it's actually smoke from fire. They're burning a lot at the moment. It's winter time. The vegetation is dry, so it's part of conservation to burn and like fires. So there are lots of fires happening at the moment in Kruger, Sabisen, burning fire breaks as well. So that's what creates what you're looking at now. Looks pretty, and it makes that sunset going very orange or reddish. That smoke in the sky. All right, let's get moving, see if those buffaloes are still around. You good, Mark?
Sorry?
You good? You still on the... Maybe we can get moving. Sorry, Craig, I had half of that. If I was the first of... Turn it up, I think you said. This, do you want the sound or the arrays or what, Mark? Down. Turn the sound down. I got the question, it's fine. Just wanted to check what you said at the end. Yeah, just turn the sound down. Just remind me the name of that person, please, Craig. Craig, if you copy me, please remind me the name of that question, the name of that person who... All right. Hi, Rosie, and welcome on board. I'm glad you're with us this afternoon. Rosie wants to know if I feel more comfortable in front of the camera or behind the camera. Definitely behind the camera. But I've never really been in front of the camera a lot in my life, but I'm quite shy, so I would say that's why. Oh, really nice, super fastilia, so we can show you some buffaloes. So yeah, it's definitely more comfortable behind the camera, and also it's also because okay. It's also because I enjoy doing camera, being it in 2D or in 3D or a still camera or video camera. I don't know. I like capturing images. I like capturing the moments. I like trying to be creative about it, and I feel more comfortable behind the camera. I'm in front of the camera now, but you see, I'm not always looking at the camera. But it's something you get more comfortable as you go along, I guess. I mean, it's just it's like everything in life. It's about practice. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When we opened the drive this afternoon, my heart was pumping. And then I thought, but why is it pumping? Why do you have why do you have to be scared? It's just a camera, and people who are watching you are nice. They're watching you for a reason. They want to see a safari and they want to share that passion with you. So why do you have to be scared? So then I started relaxing, and I am pretty relaxed now. I am more relaxed than at the beginning of the drive. Yeah, I don't think I would make a career of being a presenter. I would rather be filming and bring some nice shots to the world. I always struggle with that word. To the world. So here we go. Some buffaloes grazing as they do most of the time. Some nice forktail drongo flying around them as well. Oh, there is a kingfisher on the branch, Mark. Yeah. Brown hooded. Kingfisher looking at the buffalo. Couple of forktail drongos as well flying around. They're always there. They're always around buffaloes or elephants. Sometimes even around us when we go off-road, because they're looking for insects. And as buffaloes walk through the grass, they lift up lots of insects, and those drongos are just there trying to catch them and get their dinner or breakfast. I think you copy, Craig?
No.
You're slightly out of focus. Check your focus. I can't see all of them, but I strongly think that this is a herd of what we call dagger boys. A group of male buffaloes. I might have to move, guys. Sorry, there's a vehicle coming, so I'm just gonna reposition the vehicle quickly. Are you okay, Mark?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Oh, okay. Thanks, Chris. Oh, he's going around me, so I have to move.
Hey Mark, how you safe?
How is it, guys? Hello. Hi.
You just got a bumper there. This is the white switch. You're not going to get pressure from Gary, mate. But you might come over to press from down here. Okay.
Hey. Nice. Thank you. Cheers. Where is that? Where is that?
Just there, the pretty well those cars are there.
Oh, what's got a bumper?
Karula.
Kerula. Are we gonna have signal there?
Oh, we will, but it's on the southern side of the road.
We can't have Kerula so close with a kill without going and checking it out. We have to go. Yeah. Alright, guys, enough buffaloes. They're nice, but they're not really looking at us. All we're watching is the bums, so I would rather be watching Kerula on a kill, and I'm sure you too. Let's go and check it out. We might not have a great view, because I think she's just outside our property, but apparently Tristan from Chitwa Chitwa, who was here just now, yeah, I'm just getting on the road, Mark.
Yeah, but we're not going to be able to go there.
Why?
Because there are vehicles there and there are vehicles on standby. And it's
Is it?
for Gary, there's no vehicles on the road. Those guys are waiting.
I see. All right. Okay. Oh, that's a pity. All right. Well, you probably didn't hear Mark, but we're not gonna be able to go and see Kerula, unfortunately. There are lots of vehicles there and lots of vehicles on standby, and apparently we might not even be able to get a view from the road. I think Mark is still on the radio with some of the guides there. So if we can go, I promise you we will go. But no. Apparently we won't be able to see her from the road. She's behind a fallen tree and she's not in our property, so we can't go off-road. So unfortunately, wrong alert. Or
My lion was found with hyena dead.
really?
Yeah.
Today? This afternoon? Okay, I'll turn around. That's fine. Turn around again. Alright, that's a pity. Well, at least we know where Kerula is. I'm not in gear, it's fine. Going downhill. Stay in, please. Thank you. Yeah, at least we know what Kerula is. She's got a kill there. Did they say what Bamba it is? No. I'm not too sure what kind of kill she made. Mark is trying to find out now for us. A diker, alright, okay. Alright. But apparently, well, I don't want to get too excited and I don't want you to get excited either, because in case we don't see anything, but apparently there was a young male lion at the hyena den earlier on. So we're gonna go towards that way and see if see what's happening there by the hyena den, and maybe on the way we'll also see other things. here on the left. We stop, and I mean, it's pretty much the same. It's not really worse. I mean, Mark will swing the camera just quickly. It's not a great view. I can't drive there, unfortunately. It's out of our property, so we don't have traversing rights. So no, we're not gonna spend too much time. But I didn't finish explaining you earlier on. I was saying that those are dagger boys. We call them dagger boys because dagger means mud, and they're basically. Shall I turn right here? No. They're basically buffalo males, and they like having mud baths, and they're always covered with mud. They look pretty impressive. They've got that look in their eyes, almost meaning like, hey, you owe me some money. You know that. Always always have a bit of an impressive look, and males usually form what we call bachelor herds. Like kudu would do the same, impalas would do the same. Most of antelopes we do that from bachelor herds, and so do buffaloes, and then they will join a herd for mating purpose. But usually, when they're young, when they get teenagehood, they are kind of kicked out of the herd, and that's when they form bachelor herd. They are like basically like humans. When you're a teenager, you want to leave home and start. You don't really get kicked out of your house, or I hope not, but you really want to leave home and start flying with your own wings. It's pretty much the same with animals. They have to leave their family or their herd, and safety in numbers. Same with humans. You're gonna leave home, and if you can, you're gonna find some friends and hang around with your friends, and because you feel safer with friends around you. So buffaloes and antelopes do the same. And unfortunately, which is not like humans, they also get kicked out of the herd when they get old. And we humans don't do that. When you get old, come back to your home, or at least you've got a family, or like you don't get kicked out of your family and basically you basically have to survive by yourself. Well, for animals it's a different story. They get kicked out of the herd and left. It's busy. It's busy there. Okay.
Always, when there are lots of cars.
Yeah, in Aden is busy at the moment.
Let's
So.
do the quarantine and just see what's around quarantine. We'll back up.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go around quarantine towards this way, and later, if the Yeina Den gets quiet, then we can go and have a look. Is the young male lion there still? Yeah, he's still around. Yeah. I really need to do. I have to do it now. Sorry guys. No, it's not a toilet break, it's a jersey break. I'm cold. I'm really cold. Let's put the first layer on. And then if I'm still cold later on, I'll put the second layer on, and then I'll put the gloves on, and I'll put the beanie on. So if you put everything at once, it doesn't work for me. Guys miss when you, it's the only thing you guys are missing when you're watching us like that live. All those smells that we get out there, that's incredible. Just drove through a patch and I don't know, in the space of maybe 30 seconds I probably smelled like 3 or 4 different smells. Some of them are animals, some of them will be plants, some of them will be the ground, the soil or the mud. It's unbelievable how many smells we get every day when we're on drive like that. And sometimes I'll pick up a smell and Mark won't, or vice versa. But this is the only thing. I just wish we could bring that to you as well. Send you maybe some sprays. Tell you, alright guys, right now spray bottle number 2. Then you're with us fully. You can smell what we smell. That would be a proper immersive experience. So we're slowly driving back towards quarantine. There can be a few things happening around quarantine. It gets busy sometimes. This time of the day, early mornings or just before night. Gary gang might be there, or they have like leopard walking through quarantine. We've got some water bucks right here. I think it was Julie who asked me what was my favorite animal. If I would have to say, just relax, ladies. I would have to say what is my favorite antelope. It would be the waterbuck. Something spooked them. I hope it wasn't me. I don't think so. She's listening to something in the bush there on the right hand side. Those are females waterbuck, by the way. Why? Because they got no horn. So no horn equal female. Those are 2 females waterbuck. The male is probably somewhere in the surrounding. stop here. It looks like they're listening to something deep in the bush. Maybe not. Well, the one on the left is pretty relaxed now, and the one on the right is relaxed as well. So no, everything looks fine. Oh, Mark, if you can have a close-up on that face, that's why they're my favorite antelope. They look so pretty. Their nose is shaped like a heart. Listening to something walking there now. Also hear something walking. Maybe a hyena, maybe a hyena. They've got such a pretty face.
Go ahead.
And this long hair and ears turning in every direction. It's just, yeah, their face, their eyes and their nose. I really like. I find them very pretty. More pretty than a kudu or an impala. No. Waterbuck are definitely my favorite. They're cute. That's the word I was looking for. They are cute. Yes, you are cute. What you listening? Sorry? Talk. Alright, I'll talk a bit louder. Sorry. Excuse me. Hi, Janine, and from Virginia. Welcome on board, Janine. What's the weather like in Virginia at the moment? Here it's getting really cold right now. Janine wants to know if we get rocks Irex here, and why do we say that they're related to elephants? Alright, so no, we don't get rock Irex here. Alright, at least not here in Sabi-San, or where we are here in northern Sabi-San. We get rocks Irex in some parts of South Africa. Cape Town for sure, I know there are some. I've seen a lot of them down there. Here in Sabi-San, North Sabi-San, I think there's not enough rocks. But you might get some parts of the Kruger, or even maybe some parts of the Sabi-San where you get more rocky areas, and then you might be able to get some rocks Irex. Here where we work, where we broadcast, definitely not. But like, yeah, as soon as you get some rocky areas, you just keep on hearing some stuff walking there on the left. So as soon as you get a rocky area, yes, you get some rock Irex. And why are they related to elephants? Well, Mark's gonna confirm that for me, but if I'm not wrong, I think it's because of their foot structure, eh? They've got the same foot structure than the elephants. Teeth, yes.
And ancestry, they have common ancestry.
And they have common ancestry, says Mark. So, same foot structure, same teeth structures, common ancestry. I know it.
Yeah, similarities of the skull.
Sorry, similarity of the skull. And I know why you're asking that question, Janine. It's, to me as well, the first time I read that, I was shocked. I was really rocks Irex. Oh, sorry, Mark. Yes, not much happening. I know what you go through now when you present and you turn around and you go, "Can we go now?" You present and you keep on talking, and you're actually forgetting that there's not really of a nice view on those waterbucks. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Let's keep going. So yeah, I was saying I was also a bit shocked when I heard about rocks Irex and elephants. It's like, really, they really don't look like the same. But yeah, they've got a lot of similarities, a lot of their bone structures, skull, like Mark said, and their feet and their teeth are the same. So I hope I answered your question, Janine, and I hope you're going to have a nice evening over there in Virginia. One day I'll go to Virginia. All of those states in America that I really want to go and visit, you know. So one day I'll travel, do a nice road trip in America. Alright. Yeah, it's beautiful. I wish I could put Gander on top of that termite mound there. Let's go a little bit forward and have a better view of that sky. It looks stunning. Oh, here we have the male, beautiful male kudu on our right. Maybe Mark wants to get a shot of that tree, or with the sky, or you want the kudu first?
Let's go around the other side of the kudu.
Okay, yeah, we can try to have maybe the kudu and the sky. Yeah. They look very... Okay, anyways, I'm gonna turn around quickly. There's some hyenas running. I had the feeling, I don't know why. Sorry? Something's running. I have the feeling there's some hyenas around. I don't know why. Let's go here. Mark says he saw something running. Oh, there are two hyenas running there. Hopefully Mark can get a quick shot of them. They're on a mission. They're running towards the dam. I'll try to follow them. One of them stopped. Looking at the kudus. Kudus are moving on. Alright, I'm gonna try to keep up with them, follow them. Can I start, Mark?
Yeah.
See what their mission is about. There? Where is it? Yeah, I know it's somewhere around there, but I'll look for it. I can actually go back on the road. I'm sure they're gonna be on the road anyway. I like walking on the road. There we go. Ah, they're crossing over. Okay. Alright, so let's go. Do you think we should go back on Philemon's cut line? Turning around again. That's what we've been doing this afternoon, turning around. But it's nice. Went from Elise to Buff to Butterbug, Kudu, to Gaina. Alright, let's hope that they're gonna cross or go through that block here on my left and get on the road. I'm pretty sure they will come back on the road and then walk the road down to Philemon's Tip. Then we can follow them. No, not yet. Susie, right? And Craig, is that from Susie? No, I'm talking to Craig. But I think it is from Susie. Hi Susie, good evening. Or good morning. I don't know where you are in the world. Susie says that she saw me putting my jacket on. Is it winter time? Yeah, is it getting cold? Yes, Susie, it is winter time, and yes, it is getting very cold. As soon as the sun goes down, it gets cold very quickly. It gets very cold. Some mornings when we go on drive, I'm sure the temperature is less than 10 degrees. It's probably around actually 4-5 degrees sometimes, early mornings. Then as soon as the sun comes up, it will warm up pretty quickly. You can maybe you can get a quick shot of that. That looks very pretty. That sky, beautiful colors. And then we can carry on. You think?
Yeah, we'll go on to Rebecca's right and find that light.
Yeah. Sorry, what was I going to say? So yeah, as soon as the sun comes up, so it gets warm, but it's winter, so it doesn't get really warm either during the day. Maybe up to like, if we have a nice day, maybe up to like 20, 25. And summer it gets very hot. Above 35, around 40 even sometimes. But at the moment, yes, we are in the middle of winter. July, August are going to be our coldest months here in South Africa. Johannesburg gets even colder. It's around 1-2 degrees in Johannesburg in the morning at the moment. So yeah. Alright, we have a good shot of that sky. It looks very pretty.
We'll see it going up to Rebecca's road as well.
Alright, and we're gonna try keep up with the hyenas, go on Rebecca's road. Yeah, but picture back. And gone again. Go on Rebecca's road and try to keep up with the hyenas, and maybe if we're lucky, that lion, that young lion, could be walking around and bump into it. I'd love to show you that today, you know. I'd love to see it and I'd love to share it with you. Lion, leopard. That bad tonight, Susie. I mean, I don't know, I'm not sure what time it is, but yes? Sorry, Mark. 5:45 here. Usually at 5:45 I already have my scarf and glove and beanie on. Tonight it's not that bad. And maybe I'll put my jacket on in 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe it's also because I'm talking and concentrating. Not that I don't concentrate when I'm behind the camera, but I don't have your questions to keep me warm when I'm behind the camera. Now I do. Oh, giraffe. Hi. Hello, Miss Giraffe. We're not gonna see him very well, and nice silhouette, true. You can get a quick shot of her. There's another one coming from the left. Oh, she's got a limp. And I don't want to put the light on them. I mean, they diurnal animals, so we try to not really shine the lights on diurnal animals. We shine the light on nocturnal animals, animals that we don't see during the day. We usually see giraffe during the day. So, I mean, we stopped now for, I think Mark got a shot of her with silhouette, which is nice. There is one coming on the left, got a limp. When she's gonna walk in front of the car, you should also get a nice silhouette from her. Oh, shame. She's. I don't know what is wrong. I think it's her front. Yeah, front right leg. It's got a. I think she's got a wound. Oh yes, I can see what you're doing, Maria. It looks really nice. Well, I saw it for a split second. That looks nice. Very nice silhouette. I'll just quickly shine on her leg. See if we can see.
I saw it the other day. Can't really see much.
It's that front right leg. I don't know if it's broken or.
I think it's muscular or something.
Could be muscular, yes. Yeah, go. Oh, what is that I hear on the left there? Could be those hyenas running.
Oh, mon giraffe. There were some youngsters with these giraffes.
No, it's too fast for giraffe, I think. Sorry, can you repeat the name of that person, about that question, about the hyena? Tammy, alright. Good evening, Tammy. Welcome on board. Tammy wants to know why the hyenas have their front legs higher, taller than the back legs. It is to be able to run faster. Sure. Gonna be honest with you, Tammy, I don't know. I don't even think it would help them to run faster because they actually don't run very fast. Mark, any idea on why hyenas have their front legs taller than the back legs?
Well, it's because of the shoulder muscles and the neck muscles, because of the way they carry parts.
Alright.
I don't know why that would make shorter back legs.
Yeah, I think their front legs are normal size. It's actually their back legs which are shorter. Mark,
the way nature made them.
Mark, yeah, that's what I wanted to say as well. But I wanted to check with you first, Mark. I was going to say this is how nature made them. Like this is how nature made us as well, with two long legs, and made giraffe with a very long neck. Also, it helps them, their muscular structure, to like carry carcasses and pull carcasses, makes their front legs, muscles and neck pretty big. So that's also maybe why they look like that. But I think their front legs, yes, their front legs are fine, normal size. I think it's their back legs which are shorter. And but to explain exactly why, I don't know. Tammy, I'm sorry. I think the best answer for you on this one is this is how nature made them. But this is how nature made us, with two long legs and two eyes and a nose, and some of us will have a shorter leg than the other one. Yeah, it's nature. This is Mother Nature. What's happening at the NPC Playa, Mark? What, the lion?
Yeah.
And we can go?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Alright, apparently we've got a green light to go to the hyena den, and apparently the young male is still there. So let's go and check it out. Maybe you can pass your second gear, Seb, you know? I'm sure Panda will be happy about that. Go. Thanks, Craig. One of these days we'll have a drive and Craig will be with us behind the camera. And Craig. Or maybe sitting next to Mark. Okay, only behind. Only, okay, he says only in front. He wants to be in front of the camera. Alright, that's great, Craig. Well, you can do a drive then one of these days, or sit with Mark, sit with me, sit with Tara. I understand you don't want to be behind the camera. It's fine. He's getting irritated with me now. Stop lying, he said. No, Craig wants to be behind the camera. It's good, he's got a good eye for pictures, so I'm sure it's gonna give you guys a nice, some nice footage. Yes, it's getting very chilly now. I'll definitely put my gloves on when we get to the hyena den, and my jacket. It's dropping 1 degree every 5 minutes. Yeah, I know. Thanks, Mark. For that car to leave the sighting, and then we can go and check out the hyena den, see what's happening there. Are we going right or left? Okay. Good to go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. He's there.
But
Oh, yeah?
I left a lot to go to the church.
Okay, I can see the lion from here. I'm gonna park. I'll go on the other side of them. You good there? Good evening. So here we go, guys. I can't really talk too loud. We've got a game drive vehicle just next to us. But yeah, that's the young lion we're talking about. He's literally 20 meters away from the hyena den. Doesn't look like the hyenas are here, and they better not be here. Actually, it'll turn into a fight. But he might, he's sleeping now. Well, we call it a flat cat. But he might get into action any minute, you know, after the sun goes down. That's what usually cat does. They wake up and they start missioning around. And even if he doesn't, I can spend a bit of time with him here. Hopefully we'll at least turn around so I can see his face. Good evening, Lynn. Welcome on board. Hope you're enjoying that sighting with us. Young male lion by the hyena den. We've been to that hyena den almost every day, and honestly it's a bit weird for me to see that lion here. I really hope those hyenas are not gonna come back. I hope the pups, the babies, I hope they're in a safe place. But anyway, Lynn wanted to know where did I get my knowledge from. I've done a few got a few qualifications, Lynn. After high school I decided to study wildlife conservation, so I went to France. Because yeah, sorry for those of you who don't know me, I'm actually from Gabon in Central Africa. Was born and grew up there and did my high school there. I knew from young age that I wanted to work with wildlife, so after high school I went to France to study European wildlife conservation, and that was a 2 years qualification. Oh, he heard something. That was 3 years, 3 years. So after that, I came back to Africa because I knew that I didn't want to work in Europe. I did that qualification in France to start getting into wildlife conservation, because after high school there was nothing for me. There was no school specialized in African wildlife conservation, or maybe in South Africa, but I didn't think about that at that time. So I went to France, and I knew that once I've got that qualification I'll come back to Africa, and then I can study more about African wildlife conservation. That study in France was basically for me a trampoline to come back to Africa. So I came back and I went to Cameroon, and I studied pretty much the same thing as I studied in France, but now it was for African wildlife. That was in 2 years. It was also with some anti-poaching course and how to manage a game reserve, and so it was a bit more in detail than the study that I had in France. And once I was done in Cameroon, I went back to Gabon and worked on a gorilla project for a year. And after that, I
need some light on it, please.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I didn't. You see, I thought that Lucas was going to put it back.
Maybe if you go forward a bit just for Lucas.
Okay. Sorry, Lynn, I'll come back to your question just now. Just waiting for Lucas to pull out of the sighting, and then I'm gonna reposition the vehicle so we can have a better view. And then I'll carry on with your question. Alright. I'll turn to get to a nice viewing spot. That mark? Sorry? I'll go a little bit more forward. Looks like he's waking up, guys, so we might get some interesting actions there. He might get on the move and can maybe follow him for a bit. So Lynn, to finish with your question, I went back to Gabon and worked on a gorilla project, which was one of the best years of my life. And I won't go into details now because then it would be a very long story. But it was really interesting to work with gorillas for a year. And then I came to South Africa and I studied game ranging and lodge management and did my qualifications for field guiding, so for Gaza level 1 and my first aid and everything. And then I been guiding for 4 or 5 years to many different places in South Africa, a little bit in Namibia and Botswana and Zambia, a lot in South Africa, Lesotho and Swaziland. And from traveling and guiding
Can you put more light on his face?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
Directly, but yeah, it's a bit better.
There, okay. And from traveling and guiding, especially when you travel to different places of a country, if you're interested, you pick up on knowledge of the different places. So, and then I decided to work as a tour consultant for a tour operator. And that was probably the worst year of my life, being stuck behind a computer selling packages. I don't mind being stuck behind a computer if I enjoy what I'm doing, but for a year and a half I wasn't enjoying what I was doing. So I quitted my job, and that's how I arrived here. Basically, I quitted my job of being a tour consultant, stuck behind a computer in Cape Town, and saved some money to go and study wildlife filmmaking. Studied a bit about wildlife filmmaking. Worked on a few different projects in Cape Town after that, and then Graham and Emily phoned me one day and said, would you be interested to... Oh, back to bed. Would you be interested to might come and work for us as an editor. So here we go. A year later, here I am. I've been editing, been doing camera work, and now I'm presenting. Or trying. Well, wrong alert. I thought he would maybe start moving, but looks like he needs a bit more sleep. He can hear you, Mark. His hair is moving. I'm saying he can hear you, his hair is moving. Mark was roaring softly at the back of Ganda. There you go. And Lucy, you also pick up knowledge from the different people you meet. And I met very interesting people in my life. And I learned a lot from them. Being in France, being in Cameroon, being in Gabon, being in here in South Africa. People I guided for, people I worked with. The team we have here, I learned a lot from everyone. I learned a lot from Mark, I learned a lot from Tara, from Craig, from Herman. We all learn from each other every day. Not too much from Craig though. But from the other ones we learn. We love you, Craig, don't worry.
What?
That's true, you've got...
What happened?
No, he said he stopped broadcasting because of what I was saying. So we're not live anymore, but he's joking. He's got the final control. Someone was asking you that this morning, Mark. Why is it called FC, final control? That's why.
I thought Craig said we're not broadcasting.
No, he's joking. Yeah, Mark can't hear everything at the back, so he's like, why are we not broadcasting anymore? Just relax, Mark. It's all good.
I think the same people are asking the same questions this morning. They want to see if we get this in the same answer.
Is it?
I think so.
What question?
Well, we've had some of the same questions we had this morning. Final control.
Yeah, no, that wasn't the question I was saying. This morning you got that question saying, why is it called final control? And that's why, because Craig's got the final control, and if he wants to stop broadcasting, he can.
I thought it was a question.
No. That was me mentioning it. Alright, I think we've got maybe like 15 minutes left, so we can stay with him for maybe another 5. See what he does. To me, he looks pretty sleepy. But you never know. If in 5 minutes there's still a flat cat, then maybe we can turn around and drive around for the last 10 minutes. We might bump into something nice, you never know. Even if it would be a bush baby, it would be nice. Bush babies are cute. He looks very fast to sleep to me. And we watch, and we study, and we learn. All right, we're gonna move on. I don't think that lion's gonna get active, and I think we might have less than 10 minutes remaining now. So let's drive a bit for a bit and see what else we can find. You good, Mark?
Hang on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just okay. Craig told me that the stream froze for some reason. So for those who are joining us just now, reverse gear would be better. We are leaving the sighting. I don't think that lion's gonna go anywhere in the next 5. Are we back, Craig? All right. Welcome back, everyone. Don't know why we lost you. So, and I don't know from when you lost us, but we left the lion. I don't think he was going to do anything. So we maybe have 5 or 8 minutes left. So let's maybe carry on driving around, see what we can bump into. And I don't know if Marsha copied me, if she got the answer of my question, but I was basically saying that we would not interfere. This is game reserve. Sorry? No. Talking to Marsha. It's a game reserve and we do not intervene. I hope you copied my answer. Good evening, Patty. Nice talking to you from that side. Welcome on board. Hope you enjoyed the game drive with us this afternoon. Patty wants to know where can the two lionesses, which are usually with that young male, where could they be now? Mark, any idea where those two lionesses are at the moment? All right. Mark says their tracks went up to Buffershoek Dam this morning, Patty. So that's probably around where they are, around Buffershoek Dam at the moment. And who knows where and what they're going to do during the night. That's when they get really active. Tomorrow is another day, and hopefully we'll catch up with them and we will spend some time with them. Just remind me the name, please. All right. Good evening, Hélène. And can you put the sound down a little bit, please, Mark? Thank you. Good evening, Hélène. Welcome on board. She wants to know if isn't it quite unusual to see that lion close to a hyena den, and wouldn't the hyenas be dangerous for him or try to kill him? Well, it is unusual, Hélène. but the hyenas are not around, and they would definitely not stick around. Lions are way more powerful than hyenas, and one lion against many hyenas could get seriously hurt and even killed. But hyenas would fight with lions if they don't really have a choice. In this case, they know that lion is there, and they will not come back to the den and try to push him out of the den or try to make him leave the hyena, the den site, because it could turn into a huge fight, could be very bloody. The pups, the babies could get hurt, they could get hurt, so it's not worth it. And I don't know where they are at the moment. What I know is that they know that that lion is there, and they better not be around, because other lions could also be around. And so it is unusual, but it happens. I don't know why he's there. It's definitely, you can definitely smell that hyenas were there not long ago. And for him, the lions are opportunists, so I guess for him it also means food, and that's maybe why he's hanging around the den. But yeah, it is unusual. I mean, I don't have 30 years experience, but I've never, from the time that I've been spending in the bush, I've never seen yet a lion by a hyena den. So even though it wasn't doing much, it's a nice sighting, very interesting. I want some eyes shining, please. I want two shining eyes. Shining eyes. Could be just an impala or my imagination. It's always worth checking it. It could also be a predator walking around. I can't see any eyes shining, so it's either not looking back at me or it was my imagination. Okay, fine. I'll get you another day, wherever you are. Well, unfortunately, good things have to come to an end, and it's 6:30 on our side, so I've got to say goodbye to you. Let me just stand out of the car, shine the light. I don't know how Mark does it. How do you guys do it? Just put the light like that?
Yeah, that's good.
Alright. hope you all enjoyed that drive, and I did. It was a bit stressful at the beginning, first time in front of the camera, but you actually do get used to it, and it's nice to have questions. Thanks a lot for all your questions. It helps to have something to talk about and just exchange ideas with you. And so thanks a lot for all your questions. The highlight of my drive was definitely that elephant bull at the beginning. For Mark as well, he's going yes behind the camera. That was really nice. That was like a really welcome on drive, and yes, it was amazing. We all enjoyed that, and pretty nice to have that lion by the Yaina Den. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Thank you for your question once again. I hope you enjoyed the drive. I might do it again. We'll see how it goes. It's actually nice and can give a break to Mark and Tara if I drive sometime. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what Craig says when I come back to FC. He might say, please don't go and drive again, you know. So we'll see it's Craig's decision, final control. But thanks a lot for everything. I wish you all, wherever you're in the world, a good night or a good day. And please join us again tomorrow morning at 6:30 Central African time. And Tara will be driving, be presenting, and I'll be behind the camera this time. So please join us and take care. Bye for now.
On a tree or something.